still a little broke. So he said maybe next week. He gives out his support. Amazing. It's amazing. Amazing. Man. Saquon Barkley. Myles Garrett. Aaron Donald.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is
hey, Reese back. Okay.
Get set to match up between our visitors and the
all right,
Houston
Reese,
Texans.
come on. Let's go. Let's show this nigga what's up. You about to find out. Ooh.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
His last name is Reese.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
If I'm trying to say, boot up,
didn't happen.
Baby, da boot up.
They go with Chubb on second
Let
down.
my heart go by. Boot up.
Behind the line
Baby,
of scrimmage. That
boot
backs
up.
him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but continues to play him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Nah, nigga, you was all on my ass.
Over a game, so what do you do?
Get off my ass.
Sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line,
You better get off my ass, man.
There's nothing but room to run.
A run for Nick Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
What? What?
Defensively here, you're facing a team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that
You're
high
fucking
powered,
kidding me,
you
man.
find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance.
Time is open for sure.
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has
Come on, Katrina.
He'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
It's like a nigga from Detroit who's like, "Come on, Katrina."
You sound like yuck mouth Rob Parker.
What?
And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I saw that shit.
First down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Hill.
How did he just like go past me?
But only 2 yards to show for it.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
Wow.
Throwing right, and that's complete.
I believe I whooped your ass. Didn't I whoop your ass?
His 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible.
Damn, bro, I can't do shit.
Playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
Okay. And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or division. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Yeah, I'm about to fuck him up. He's about to be injured.
6 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got him that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would.
Sit down, bitch.
He goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Sit down, bitch.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. We haven't seen much from him.
Bro, who was that nigga? That nigga was so
You're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him.
Pretty face.
Now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
Motherfucker, you know who that is? It's fucking Hall.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Okay.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits it
I
before
can't
and
say
continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
I can't get back in time.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard.
Get off me, bitch.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've
playing the CPU, or are you playing the user?
We'll put them in some tough spots, but what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Bro, gotta be kidding me, dog.
And he will lose yardage yardage and be backed up to the
Okay.
24. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. Throwing is Mahomes on.
Wow, I didn't want to do.
That
What
will
the
be
fuck?
incomplete.
You know what?
They
Fuck it,
couldn't
bro.
look up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
All right, defense, let's go. We need a big fucking hit.
This is taken at the 18. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Lawrence. He's got a man on the crossing route.
Are you telling me this nigga's catching it between 3 people? You're fucking kidding me.
A well-executed 22.
He ain't shit. That's who he is.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
Let's go.
Picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Come on, Simmons. I need you to.
They come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again.
Looks like he just finished.
Last time I checked it, it was like 24-14. Did it do it?
Are you?
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route,
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Justice Hill with 7 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend
Want me.
talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, no.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by
Oh,
much
no.
as he's marked down at
Not
the
my boy.
21-yard line.
Oh, no.
Houston's
Oh, no.
offense already at the line, set to get going.
Oh,
Already down 2 touchdowns
no.
here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive.
Oh, no. Not the dog,
Team
noise.
script plays. We know that
Oh,
already. They have a script
no.
to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25
Lieutenant
plays.
Dion.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders
Bro,
pick it up. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard
Oh, my
line.
gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Following the fumble
Oh, no.
recovery, Lawrence.
Not my boy. Not my guy.
Well, maybe that can give them a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. Well, the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Not like this.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22
Not like
yards
this.
to go. Looking to throw. Lawrence. That one complete to Hill. And on this one, he'll get to the 15,
Not like
right
this.
at the 15-yard line. They get
Not like
11
this.
back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Oh,
It's
my God.
great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
Come on, how you not get that, bro?
Big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Fucking kidding me, man.
3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the
Oh,
drive stalls
no.
out inside
And
the
he's
15-yard line,
Shit.
but they do get 3.
Oh,
And
my
I've talked with
God.
enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake.
Shut the
Because
fuck
the
up,
extra point's
man.
not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Oh, he won't. Excellent.
The Texans
Excellent.
offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we
Excellent.
don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're going to want to. No, but hold on, he's finished.
Okay, my bad.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Zerline good with a PAT, and a route is on here in this first half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
Oh, my God. I just
We
lost
need
my
you to get us
quarterback.
back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
Oh.
Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of
Play me
X,
Madden.
Y, and Z and see if
You
we
did
can move
that.
forward.
So don't get too cute.
Come catch his ass whooping.
4 yards
Join the
to
league
pick
and I
up
win.
first down. Line of scrimmage
What division?
31 now on 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark.
Yeah,
in
you
this first half
join
of
and
action.
take your Chiefs back.
They're fucking dismantled. I already seen half my players on other teams. What are you talking about?
Rape. Yeah, your boy's still there. That's the only thing that matters, right?
Who, Minka Fitzpatrick?
Ain't gonna
Oh, I mean, if he's still there, I can always rebuild with them, but
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation,
Helicopter.
it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same.
Escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Auburn, what
Josh
division you in?
Allen in there to get him sack
AFC.
number 14 for him on
Who's
the
in your
year.
division?
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right on the 30. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Nah, that's bullshit. Y'all gonna try and give me back then, Chiefs.
This nigga Lou took Jake Fromm from me.
This to Ingram is tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Where'd you put him
Now a
in?
timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout.
You gave him to
If
who?
they hurry, we'll see.
If you don't trade back Goldilocks for Jake Fromm,
On first down, Lawrence flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away,
play your
Coach.
game, nigga.
The Raiders with
Good
the
man
lead
alone.
already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
That shit does not bother me. You fucking pussy.
Just working with them on, here's what we think they're going
You
to do to
fucking
attack us in the second
crotch
half.
stain.
Nice first half that we've
You
had, guys.
piece
But be
of
prepared for
nigger
some change-ups.
shit.
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep rights, and he fires one that's intercepted.
Birds night.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Hill. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Samuels, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
You sound crazy.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes going to throw. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Going to give it to Love. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Bryce Love on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Lawrence.
Yeah, throw a ditch on him.
Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are
outside
very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
Wide open.
That does you no good.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Siren.
Hey, team 6, team 2.
From the gun on 3rd down. Lawrence escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Bro, he's wide the fuck open. Why don't you throw it?
Down. Josh Allen. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Why the fuck open,
analysis
man?
about why they've struggled so
Why
far.
the fuck
They keep
open?
putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Charlie, what did you find? It's been a long day for you. Mike 55, Mike 55.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time would expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He'll rifle. He's got a man. Complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Texans cut into that lead. So it was 4th down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. 4th down there going for it. But they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on
Bro,
now. There's
what?
a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On second down, it's Hill. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in.
One of the money routes for any offense.
That's what I'm talking about.
So tough to defend because
overkill. You can't go for it.
Stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a
pinch buck. Here we go.
I love the communication we
Here
saw
go pinch
there.
buck.
All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. On first and 10, Lawrence. Got a man open, that's Harry. And inside the 20.
Damn, injure some niggas, bro. Let's go.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. This quarterback now,
yeah.
5 straight
no, fuck that. My
half,
top defensive player is gone, so fuck that.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Cross body with your weak ass.
Here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Let's go!
The goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Fuck you.
I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the...
Bro, you're fucking kidding me, bro.
Intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the pistol. Here's Hill. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Hey, Charlie! 43's the mic. 43's the mic. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Josh Allen, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's caught by Bryant. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, that's perfect.
Mahomes now to throw.
Bro!
Goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Josh Allen in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
You a piece of shit.
This offense
You ain't always
once
be
on 4th
a
down
piece of
earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Watch the edge. 15. Shoot. Watch yellow.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, you a pussy. You
This
going
one
for
fairly
it?
well in the bag as they take over with a 1st and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
You're fucking kidding me. I just said.
Into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about it.
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st
Now I gotta
down,
whoop
but it
Jaren.
winds up incomplete. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive
Play me,
guys,
Lou.
they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much
Didn't I
easier.
beat you like 5
They're
times in
scoring
expedition
that many
matches?
points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
You ain't said that when I was whooping your ass in expedition matches.
So for our visitors, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1.
assume you
And
broke
they'll
my
get another
spirit.
road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the
Yeah, I quit.
Texans, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding
Not 'cause
time
of
as
it.
they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.